Several favorite movies, but today I'd like to talk about King's Speech. How many of you have heard of that movie? All right. I think I saw everyone's hand go up. Did I see anyone? Raise your hand if you haven't seen the movie. All right, 2 people, 3 people. You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh. All right, well, it's a great movie. It's about the Duke of York, and he has a speech impairment, and one of his jobs is to present in public. So throughout the movie, he has, a hard time going through his speech impairment, and his wife decides to take him to a doctor. And throughout the entire movie, it's about him and developing this relationship with this doctor. And towards the end of the movie, he really, becomes more confident about himself. And I actually have the movie with me. If anyone wants those 3 people that hasn't seen it, if you want to watch it, just let me know. Maybe we can trade. I give you the movie and you hand me $15. I don't want to lose it. It's one of my favorite movies, right? So just let me know. Just come by towards the end, or if you want to raise your hand now. First person to raise their hand. No, all right. All right. So, hand up. All right, but if you want to watch the movie again, I don't know. Just let me know. I'll be right here towards the end. If you want to come. All right, that's it, I guess.
Well, you had one, and you had uhs, a lot of them, but they all came in sequence. You would not just say you'd say Just keep that in mind.
Because how many fillers were there?
I had 6 total, but you multiply some of them by 2, so it's between 6 and 12. It's the range. I only would count a double as 1.
All right.
How's time?
Time was about 1 minute and 30 seconds.
30, so small. Volume, Dom?
So the volume, I would say I've heard you've been louder in the past. I think you could have projected a bit more, I would say. So volume could have been better projected. And your body movement, I would say for the most part, you did move. So good job, because I remember last time you were a bit pacing. But this time, good job, not so much pacing, I'd say.
Well, we're talking about body movement, though. You did stay a lot on this side. You want to get to that side as well and hit that corner, because you were basically taking it from where you are now, taking 3 strides, pretty much oblique left at a 45-degree angle. So make sure you utilize that side of the room as well. Even though you were looking there, you're still isolating that whole side. Jeremiah?
So I noticed there was a big visual distraction. You kept rocking every time you got into, you started going back and forth. Which I guess helped you keep your speed of delivery about the same, but it was also very consistent. You didn't vary your speed because you were rocking back and forth to a metronome. So just try to stay paused or lean to one side or lean back. So you just the back and forth might have been.
I guess that was my pacing.
You were pacing yourself by rocking. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. One way to counteract things, I used to be able to rock a lot also, is just step. When you're stepping around, that looks much better, and you will not rock. So just walk it out. Almost.
Pronunciation was good though.
Pronunciation was good.
One thing, I think because you're so clearly enthusiastic and passionate about what you're saying, I think your speed of delivery tends to go really fast. As a result, your enunciation and your speed of delivery are a little bit inversely proportionate. So you want to make sure that you're speaking slower so that your enunciation is more pronounced, and so that we are able to understand what is emphasized and what is not. Because a lot of times I was losing you because you were going so fast and then filling in, because you're so excited, and I can see that. But just make sure that you're enunciating very clearly and emphasizing the points that you want to, and obviously not everything.
As far as facial expressions go, that enthusiasm is great. Keep that smile. It's obvious that you're excited about it. I noticed 2 main facial expressions: that smile that you had, and sort of this pensive look when you're thinking. So that's good.
How was his hand gestures, would we say?
One, did you see any?
They seemed okay. He probably could have added a little bit more variety. You were holding your note card, and that sort of you were using it as sort of a crutch to be I can maybe do 1 or 2 or to do this, but you can keep it flowing a little bit more.
It was a little bit stiff. You could have varied a little bit more in your hand gestures.
Mm-hmm.
So by stiff, I meant you kept it in a lot also. That's probably what I saw by.
Yeah, mostly subtle. You want to try to transition into dramatic a little bit more for variation.
Good.
Thank you.